Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize.
Damn, you ain't gonna let him take the gloves off?
This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do eat fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on you, bud?
No.
Yo, they looking like, nah, who done touched my food? What type of demon spirits he got? What he getting arrested for?
Someone will be right out to help you.
No, she just left up to the store.
She'll be right back.
Up YouTube, you click the title, you read the page, so I'ma just get to the point. Some Subway employee bugging out, trying to steal 10 bands from the register or some shit like that. Who knows? Either way, they got caught red-handed stealing. And this is the thing. I don't understand why people will bite the hand that feed them. Bite, steal it, same thing. Why on earth would you steal from the person that's paying your bills? And then here's my thing. Do you really think you're gonna get away with it? Anyway, shout out to A Matter of Crime. Shout out to A Matter of Crime. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. Let's get to the video.
Roast beef and 6-inch roast beef and cheese with Swiss.
Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize.
Yo, I'm weak. Nigga said, ladies, your sandwiches is going to be a while. Because, you know, he was up in here stealing. So your sandwiches, you might want to go to another Subway at this point.
This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway.
He worked the counter, made the sandwiches, and earned his paycheck. But for months, a Subway employee was quietly stealing from the safe. Over time, he managed to take $10,000 right under everyone's nose.
Mr. Smith, step away. Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize.
Damn, you ain't gonna let him take the gloves off?
This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do eat fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on you, bud?
No.
Yo, they looking like, nah, who done touched my food? What type of demon spirits he got? What he getting arrested for?
Someone will be right out to help you.
No, she just left up to the store.
She'll be right back. See you in a second. Step on. Step on. All right, we are going to park right over here for a moment.
Hey, yo, Ray, they got the drop on you. If I was you, don't say nothing.
603 Delta 1050.
How you know his name, Ray? I don't know.
Watch step. 1015, same location. If you can, send Row Patrol for transport. If you would just lean against that for a moment. Thank you, sir. Anything on you that I should know about?
No, just my cell phone.
Okay, nothing that sharp, or I don't have to worry about being stuck. I've been stuck before for reasons. Get some cash falling out of your pocket. Looks like 25, and put it right back here in your pocket, all right?
Man, you just was stealing 10 bands and you only got $25 in your pocket? Man, you probably smoked it all up.
What about these keys?
That's one store key.
Store key? Okay, I'm going to make sure that I leave that here, all right? What's in here?
Nothing.
Not getting fresh. All right, looks like more cash. Got a lot of zippers, man. Not getting fresh.
Can I be asked while I'm being detained?
I was asked by another detective to pick you up and detain you so that he can have a chat with you. If you would, just give me a few moments, all right? Can you sit still with this gentleman for a moment? I need to go grab my Miranda card real quick.
Sit over here on the curb.
Okay, let me...
Another detective said to come and get me.
Yes, sir, he did.
Can I ask why?
He knows all about it. It's not my case. But just in case you do want to chat with me, I'll get you a Miranda card real quick so you understand.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
Okay.
Good job, Ray. Good job.
Well, hold on.
Before she leave, I just want to give her like my stuff.
Okay. Well, I understand all that.
And I want to call someone.
Go and have a seat. Okay. Have a seat.
belongs to Subway.
He's got keys right there.
Yeah, but my house key is over here.
All right, Mr. Lewis, I'm not asking you any questions, but I am going to read this to you. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice.
That nigga nervous. That nigga heart beating fast. Why don't people think about shit like this before they do the crime? I never understood that shit. Shit like this is the reason why regular niggas like me and you don't do shit like this. Because we think about shit like this.
Choice before you make any statement during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Did you understand all of those? Do you want me to repeat any of them? I'm sorry, sir. Can you say it out loud? Okay. I just want to make sure that you understood me and there was no misinterpretation. All right. Give us a few moments. When the employee gets here, we'll separate the keys. Make sure that you've got your personal stuff. All right.
Explain to him that the detective's not used probable cause.
Sergeant Powell, how are you? I am. We've got a second 1015 for Vera. He's going to be coming out to speak to him, but we just need to transfer him to the district. Yes, sir. Down at Southern and Crestwood at the subway. Eat fresh?
Officers transported the
I'm weak. Nigga say eat fresh.
suspect back to the station for questioning. And when the cameras started rolling, he gave his side of the story. Meanwhile, the store manager provided a detailed statement of what led up to the arrest.
Now, Jake, you already made a police report with us, and what we're going to do is I'm going to swear you in. Okay, so everything you tell me from here is going to be the truth. Okay, so raise your right hand. You swear everything you're telling me is going to be the truth?
I do.
All right, so let's get started. Jake, briefly, what made you call us initially?
Well, I just started noticing the sales were lower than they should be.
Well, let's start off. What store are you?
Subway.
Okay, and you are the
Owner, yes.
And what is the address to the Subway?
12041 Southern Boulevard, Suite 2, Loxatchee.
Okay, and what day did you notice the shortage?
It would have been. Well, I've noticed the sales been down for a while, but last two
Nigga, we ask about your sales.
Saturdays ago would have been the 3rd. I went to the store and there was, I opened the safe expecting there to be money and there was none. So that kind of got me thinking.
Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take the beer, man.
I do.
Good. You?
Good, I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good. Unless
Well, I don't know if you're going to be good this time, Mr. Williams. Your ass going to jail.
I'm sick.
All right, so you know why you're under arrest?
No, sir.
All right, I was just going to explain why you're under arrest.
All right.
You already told my partner here you don't want to talk, but I will at least inform you what's going on, okay?
No, I didn't tell him I didn't want to. He was reading me the Miranda, and I was like, okay. I guess he wanted me to, converse about it, but the Miranda, I know, there's nothing you could really say, but
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understood your rights in the Miranda,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That just explains your
Yeah,
rights
of
that you
course.
afforded.
of course.
I don't know, but right before that you said, I don't want to talk. Was that in reference to what's going on, or you didn't want to talk to him in general?
No, when he was talking about, I was just waiting on him to read the Miranda. He didn't read me the Miranda then.
Oh, okay.
It's
So you wanted
pointless to talk about anything.
So you wanted your rights read first.
Yeah,
before you decided.
not even, but it's like we grown men. We don't got time to be playing. Right?
Yeah, we're grown and you stealing.
All right. So over the course of, I would say, 2 weeks.
Mhm.
All right. You have been voiding out transactions,
Mhm.
taking cash from customers,
Mhm.
and it doesn't go into cash, the till.
Right.
You've been pocketing the money. So there's a lot of video matching up with all your cancellations. So your boss came to us and said, hey, I have Mr. Smith has 86 voided transactions over a 2-week period, which is far above normal.
Right.
So there's an allotted amount of voided transactions. You bring up applesauce or whatever, you're gonna void it out. You're voiding out a whole transaction, like 3 subs, 2 subs, and then in a video, when we correlate the transaction to
This shit interesting as fuck, gang.
the video, You say you take the cash, you tell the people the card's not working or the card's not working, whatever it may be. They give you cash, you take the cash, you go back to the back of the room. I don't know what's back there, and if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from. But it's not coming from the
Yo, I'm weak. Yo, and he's sitting there looking like, damn, these niggas got me.
till.
Like, why you didn't think about
So
that?
then the manager started matching up because the profits were low, and these are all on days you're working by yourself. Okay, so this is why you're under arrest. Okay, do you understand that?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, sort of,
Okay,
kind of.
so I mean, you were read.
Don't say nothing, Ray Ray.
I mean, you read Miranda. So if you want to talk about why you're doing it, I don't know, maybe you're not getting paid enough or needing more money for your bills, and it's just like a side hustle to get some extra cash. I don't know. I don't know how you get to work. I know you have a suspended license, revoked license, right? So I don't know if you need money to get home, and this is why you're doing this. It's not a lot of money, because you know Subway doesn't. It's not like a $100 bill. You know, it's like $20, $10.
Right.
And he did this morning too, because he was sending me a video this morning until the other employee showed up, and then the transaction stopped. So, do you have anything to say about that? Do you want to watch one of the videos?
Nah,
Yo, he like, listen, before you lie, because I know you about to lie. So before you lie, you want to watch this video real quick?
I don't got anything to say, you know. I don't have anything to say, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a universe, you know, so I'm not really, you know.
Well, universe what?
No, I'm just saying it's just the universe. Like, you know, things happen, you know.
Yo, but I mean, at least it sound like he taking accountability, bro. He like, listen, bro, I fucked up, bro. I got caught. That's really what he's saying.
Things have happened.
No, I'm just saying, like, things happen. I'm not, you know, I'm not feeling like, you know, like, really, like, on some other type of time. I'm aware of what's going on.
Nigga, what?
Okay.
You know.
Well, is there a reason? Is there like a reason that you have to do this, or is this just, you're just doing it? Listen, I understand like rent's expensive.
Right.
A lot of shit's expensive.
Right.
And I understand that working a job like that, and then you were also just got out of prison a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get a job that's gonna pay
But nah,
the
it
bills.
ain't got nothing to do with that.
No?
Nah,
You're just trying to-
because if that's the case, if that's the case, I would have been back in prison for real.
Getting it.
I went to prison for robbery. I went
getting the big rips.
No, I'm just saying if that was the case.
Yo, I'm screaming.
Yeah.
That's not really the case. Like, you
So
know,
then
you gotta. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the, you know. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm not saying I did do it, but like, you know, you gotta you know. I know I'm a black guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I know I'm over
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
qualified for the job. You know what I'm saying. I just feel like, you know, this. Like I said, it's just the universe. Like, I wasn't, like, you know, I take full responsibility or whatever. I'm a man for anything, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it happened. You know, I'm going to just deal with whatever.
Was it just something easy to do over that course of time?
Nah, it's not that. Because it's like, since you guys got camera footage, you could go back and I haven't stole from him. Feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been working for him for a minute.
For 2 months.
Yeah.
And it started like right at the end of January.
So it's like,
Damn, nigga, 2 months? You just got off probation.
So it's been recent, like last.
I don't know about right at the end of January, but like, I don't, you know, it's like if you're getting accused for something and you just get into the store, it's like, I ain't even been here that long.
Yeah. But that wasn't right when you got in the store.
Hmm?
It wasn't right when you got in the store.
What you mean?
You started working 2 months ago. So this is like a little bit later, right? This is
Right, but I'm saying like
the videos I have go back to February 3rd.
Right.
Okay, so
Right, I catch you.
all right, so that's what, 2 weeks ago. It's over 2
Maybe,
weeks.
yeah,
2 weeks.
probably like 2
Today's what,
weeks.
the 17th?
Right.
Today's 17th, 16th.
Right.
So it's about 2 weeks.
Right.
So the last 2 weeks. So in the last 2 weeks, the universe changed for you, where
No, what I mean by the universe, meaning whatever
I'm weak. The universe.
someone does, they either gonna have to accept it or run from it for real.
Well, that's everything in life. Consequences.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so the universe. So
everyone has consequences to every action.
For sure. Okay. That's why I'm not. You know, it is what it is. I'm not finna sit up here and you know, like I you know.
This nigga blowing mine.
I haven't been treated fairly. You feel what I'm saying? So,
well,
you know.
Today?
No. I'm just saying, like in general, like I run the store.
You got out of jail. The man gave you a second chance. He gave you a job. What do you mean you're not being treated fairly? That's crazy.
You know, like I said, it wasn't like I've been.
For the work you're doing, you should have got compensated a little more money, or compensated at a higher rate.
Not even. It's like you gotta treat the people right, man.
What were the inequities at Subway? What was the owner? Was the owner not doing something right?
You know, man, I don't.
Was he leaving you by yourself too much?
I don't.
Hey, yo, was he leaving you by yourself too much? Tell me how you feel, Ray Ray. Why did you steal the $10,000?
No, you could say that maybe, but it's like, you know, just you gotta do your people right, man. If someone's working for you,
no, I understand.
You know,
you gotta treat your employees properly, right?
Right.
But I'm saying, what did he do that wasn't proper? What was he doing to make it unfair for you?
Why is he still in handcuffs? They can't. I guess probably not. Whatever.
I don't really know. That's a very good question. I don't really know. I don't really know for real.
Because I met the guy. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, but you know, man, listen, man. I'm not sitting up here making it a race issue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And you the one that's about to make it a race issue, though. I bet you he about to make it a race issue. Watch. Telling you right now. Oh, that was Airbnb right now. I'm like, who that?
But at the end of the day, like, I'm a black man for real.
Okay. Well, I'm a minority too.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
I understand it, but I'm a minority. But what did he do? I know there's inequities for minorities, right?
Just
I can point something out.
That
someone did.
Treat your people fairly, man.
Okay. Well, that's all.
Or your employees are gonna steal from you. Like what, nigga? What's the lesson he trying to teach it?
What was he not?
Just treat your people fairly. Like I'm not finna sit up here and talk about the guy like he's a bad guy.
Or was
I don't really know.
Was he just degrading you or demeaning towards you?
Yeah, like you know, you could say, you know, but it's like treat your people right, man. You know, you got somebody that's working at your store, and they the only one working. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
No, bro. You was the only one stealing.
Treat your people fairly.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So,
were other employees getting treated differently?
Nah, it's only 2 employees. So.
Oh, the girl you switched out.
Yeah, so that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta treat us right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm gonna wear whatever I gotta wear. You know, I'm a real whatever comes behind this, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not running from anything. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
You know,
but that's what we got to do.
Right. That's what it is.
So and then I got another question for you.
Yeah.
You still live in Lauderhill?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna need your new address because the jail's gonna need it when you get booked in. Because out of county changes bonds, changes stuff like that.
What you mean? Like,
damn, Ray, you tricked yourself out your spot.
Lauderhill's out of Palm Beach County. Lauderhill's in Broward.
So where am I going?
You're going to Palm Beach County Jail.
So I'm gonna be in there for the weekend?
No, you'll be given a bond.
I'll be given a bond today?
Yeah. So
I wasn't like I won't even sit up here and be like I was like, man, I'm for the people. So it is what it is. Fuck it. You know, it is what it is. I'm for the people.
Okay.
You know, so it wasn't like I was taken from, like, it wasn't like I was like robbing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I
why,
understand.
That's why we didn't go with robbery. That's why we went with the
Right.
scheme to defraud.
Right. I get it. I'm for the people though, man. I'm for the people, man. I'm like, it is what it is.
So was the money going?
Nigga, what? Rob, what? So you took his money to give back to us? Cause I ain't seen nothing, and I don't want that stolen ass money.
To the people?
I'm for the people. Yeah, you damn for sure.
So
For sure.
you're like Robin Hood.
Um,
You're doing some Robin Hood shit, right? You taking money from people who got money and giving it to the people.
I guess giving them deals, whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what Robin Hood did, right? That's the whole.
Yeah,
scene.
nah, I ain't never tapped into Robin Hood.
That's what he did. He took from all the people that got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Hooked up everyone.
So what time I'm gonna be able to bond out though?
Once you get booked in, I think it takes like about an hour or two, and then they'll give you a phone call to a bondsman. You call a bondsman, and you get your bond set.
All right, let's get on it, cause I got
Get on
a
it.
show tonight, man.
A show?
I do
What do you
music. I do music.
Rap?
Yo, I'm screaming. He said, all right, well, let's wrap this shit up, bro. I already know I'm going to jail. I ain't telling you more than what I already told you. So let's just wrap this shit up.
I do music. I do all that.
So, are you rapping tonight, or are you playing instruments, or are you playing the?
I'm playing for the band tonight. Opening
band?
up, yeah.
What are you playing? Drums?
Nah, I'm opening up.
Okay.
Opening up for some artists.
Where?
Where is it?
He like, nigga, I don't want to tell you.
What is the venue? It's in Miami.
Oh, you're going to Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long drive ahead of you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get your West Palm address, and then I can get.
I don't have a West Palm address.
Where do you live?
I stay in like Oakland Park.
Oh, so you still in Broward?
Yeah.
What's the address down there?
The suspect was arrested and charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. In the end, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation. What do you
Hopefully he get his life together, man. God damn it, Ray Ray.